Hello, YouTube. It is 2 o'clock Pacific time on a Wednesday, and I'm Troy with FLX. I have a special guest here. You may recognize him.
What's up, everybody? Good to be back. Thanks for having me on the show, Troy.
Hey, my pleasure. People get tired of looking at just me, and we need to bring in a fresher face. You know how show business is. The old timers always get pushed out by the young ones.
How many jokes do I get today?
How many do you know?
None. Zero.
Yeah, Rob's actually a very funny guy, just not always on purpose. So we're gonna do a little update. We've got some video to show you. We've got some questions coming in. We'll try and answer those, and let's have at it.
Cool.
So there's good news and bad news about the Babymaker 2
Okay.
shipments. We said that our goal was to start the week of April 4th. That's the bad news. The good news is it actually started today. So yes, first 19 bikes are shipping out. We've got 4 more that are awaiting labels that'll go out, and then 2 going to Canada, for a total, I think, 26 bikes that are going to be going out. So we beat our goal of the week of April 4th. They're starting to roll. So that is the good news, is the Babymaker 2. Looking forward to seeing people on social media be the first one to post your Babymaker 2.
Hell yeah. We have some footage, by the way, from Detroit. What's going on there? So we wanted to update you guys. So Gabe, if you've got it, roll that clip. That will start playing in just a few
FLX
seconds.
with an exciting Babymaker 2 update for you. As you know, we've been building these in Detroit. I was there just a couple weeks ago to kick things off. And if you have one on order, the good news is we are beginning to ship today from Detroit. So we're gonna jump over there, see where we're at, and also see who are some of the first people to get their Babymaker 2s.
Hey guys, this is Dan here at the FLX factory. We're getting ready to ship out the first of the Babymaker 2s. We got Bill heading to New Jersey. We got Kimberly heading to Maryland. Timothy heading to Wyoming. We got Wayne heading to California. Chad, another Maryland. Mike, Connecticut. Jim, Colorado. Chris, California. Timothy, Arizona. We got Eric heading to North Carolina. We got Jerome heading to California. Jared heading to Utah.
That's all the footage from Detroit for today. And we are shipping black and white bikes. That is 23-inch white bikes, 19-inch and 23-inch black bikes starting today, moving this month. We'll continue building other sizes and colors as the weeks go on, but please stay tuned and just keep an eye out on your email for a tracking number. It may take a couple weeks depending on where you are in line, but stay tuned for more updates. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. I'm out of here. Woo!
Sweet.
Yeah.
I hope the sound worked for you guys. We didn't catch it on our end, but we got a crazy audio set up here. So let us know if it worked or not. The main reason we wanted to show this today is because in the US, we did have a few Babymaker orders where we just didn't have the configuration for you. And those guys, we upgraded you free of charge to the Babymaker 2. And those are the first on our list of the first bikes going out. So I see some comments about, why are we talking about Babymaker 2 when there's still Babymaker 1 outstanding orders? That's exactly what this is about. For the Babymaker 1s that we couldn't fulfill in the US, you're getting Babymaker 2s. For other locations, Troy has been working his ass off on that. I can attest to that. There are a few special cases that we continue to work on.
All right, so let's keep rolling on. North America, we just gave you an update on the Babymaker 2s. And Rob is off onto another adventure. Thanks, Rob.
Thank you, Troy.
So, touring packages and chargers, we have shipped pretty much everything. If you paid for and did not get a touring package or charger, let us know. We'll get it out to you. As far as our rolls are showing, everything's been shipped out. So take a look. If you did, let us know, or didn't, let us know, and we will get that shipped out to you. Okay. We are still waiting for batteries. They are sitting up in for North America. They're sitting up in Gardena at FedEx. We're going to have them shipped down here. Gardena will not, FedEx will not do individual battery packing for us, so we have to repackage the batteries. They are on their way. So next couple weeks, we should be able to have batteries starting to move out across all of North America. Just non-baby makers, we have gotten a bunch of bikes in stock. Containers 27, 28, and 29 are all in. If you are looking at a step through or a Blade or a F5 Touring or the new Gladiator, we have lots of all of those sitting in Gardena ready for immediate fulfillment. So let us know. Fantastic bikes. And we've got another container, C30 is going to be packing up. I have to check on that. That may have sailed today. And additional bikes, more step throughs, and more F5 trails. So let's give you an update on Europe, because I know I see some questions rolling in. So we put out for everybody prior to Spain build 15. Everything prior to that, we put out a final notice for VAT on those. We did get a few payments on those, and we will be shipping those bikes out. But we're going to be releasing those bikes, and we're going to make those available for allocation to others. And I know there's some people asking about swaps. That's one of the reasons that we haven't gotten all the swap pieces done yet, because we're still playing with the allocations a little bit. But we're going to free up those bikes, and we're going to probably make some additional offers to some people. The issue being that if you got one of the swap offers, you can see that we're kind of short on the pro bikes, and we have extra standards. If you don't want to go to a standard, that's a little bit of a problem. So we're going to be reallocating those. SP15, we've pretty much shipped most of what's in the EU. I see a couple of people. In fact, I see one person that we put the label out today. We sent labels to cross flights for 8 bikes today for SP15. And that includes you, Tuck. You're on that list. UK bikes. So the UK bikes are in customs right now on their way to the UK. Those were delayed getting out of Spain. One of the issues we run into, among others, was I guess they're in Spain because of the high fuel costs based upon kind of this whole Ukrainian situation and fuel prices going way up. They had a trucker strike in Spain over fuel costs, so we had trouble getting a truck. But we are in customs now at the UK, so the bike should be in stock here in the next, I would say, couple days. And I think we already put out the SP15 VAT. So if you pay that, the bike should be rolling out here early next week. For other items, accessories, we've shipped 149 touring packages that have been delivered in the EU, 124 touring packages delivered in the UK. And for chargers, we've delivered 52 chargers in the EU and 59 chargers in the UK. So those are rolling out. If you have to pay VAT on those, pay your VAT, and we will get those shipped out. But those are moving along pretty well. Batteries, still waiting on batteries. We're trying to get those shipped out of China. They're ready to go. It's basically a pallet, and we can't take up a whole container with that. So we're looking to kind of co-ship that with another. Our Chinese partner is looking to co-ship that with some other items going to Spain. So we'll get you an update on that. But I know it's been a while, but they are coming. Australia, New Zealand, we've sent out the email to everybody, the final email. Next week, our goal is we're going to send out to existing customers offer of bikes that we have available. Let our existing customers buy what we have available. And again, we're going to, if you don't pay your GST down in Australia or New Zealand, you're going to lose out on your bike. And we're going to make it available to existing customers. Then we'll make it available to new customers. And that is an update. I do want to say in both the US and the UK for fulfillment to the rest of EU, we have the touring package. So if you didn't order a touring package, you can order one. Or if you didn't order a charger, you can order that. If you don't want the entire touring package, I got a couple things to show you. If you haven't seen it, this is the rack. for the Babymaker. And I don't know if it's, yeah, it shows it pretty well. This is custom made for the Babymaker. It's a kind of a narrower rack, and it's actually pretty stout, pretty sturdy little rack, good looking rack. So if you haven't seen this, this is the rack for the Babymaker. We have these available for individual fulfillment if you don't want the entire touring package. And I've talked about it before. This is actually our phone holder, which is really slick. Has little, it's all anodized aluminum. This one doesn't show up real well because it's so dark in color, but has a little thumb screw here, and you know, fits your phone right in the bottom. Really, really nice. I have this on mine, and those are available as well as all the other parts, the fenders, the bottle cages, and what else am I forgetting? But yeah, we've got all the parts available if you want to just buy that and don't want to buy the entire touring kit, is available. And without further ado, I think we'll move on and answer some questions. So, Tuck, Bredsdorf. Hi, Troy. I'm losing hope. I paid my VAT weeks ago. At every update, the bike was supposed to ship right after, but nothing, no bike, not even a tracking number. 1371. Yeah. So you are 711. You are one of the ones we put out labels for 8 people today. I'm trying to remember. There was one. Sarah sends these through to me on a regular basis. I don't remember if this is the one or not. We've had a couple issues where people in the memo field, they haven't put any information. So we have a VAT payment that we can't tie to an order. I don't remember if yours was one of them or not, but one of the ones I did today was. So those all went to Cross Flights today. And let's see, they'll have that Thursday, Friday. So they should be shipping out, and we should have tracking back on that by Friday. So your bike is on the move. Apologies for the delay. I don't remember if yours was one of the ones that we weren't sure about the VAT information or not, but it is on its way. Let's see. You can't blame COVID or subcontractors, and then you even brag about how good you are at building bikes and send me advertisements. Okay. Yeah, we're not blaming COVID or subcontractors. Again, I'm not sure if yours was the one, but we had some that again, people didn't put in the VAT. Either way, I know for a fact yours is one of the ones, because you have a very unusual email address, and I do remember it. So yes, that is with Cross Flights, and we'll have tracking to you by probably Friday. Should move. They usually, Cross Flights turns the bikes around pretty quickly. Sorry to sound bitter, but I've been patient for almost 1.5 years. You know, again, it's coming. I understand frustration, and we're not gonna blame it on anybody else, but you're gonna have your bike here very, very shortly. Mike Hepelette. I've had 2 replacement forks, paid FedEx for both, and sent receipts to you. I have only had one reimbursed, one still outstanding. I have another from FedEx, which I sent you, but no response. So, okay, I guess you're saying you have one outstanding and you have another one from FedEx for, I'm not sure if I completely understand if you have one or if you have 2. I'll talk to rider support, because we did go through this, and I had flagged that because it said, you know, you have 2 of them, and I don't know why one got paid and the other one didn't, but we'll chase that down and get that paid on. If you can clarify on this, do you have 1 more or do you have 2 more? I guess you had 2 fork failures. I'm not sure exactly what the specifics are of yours, but we'll run that down and find out what's going on, because I had it from the last one, and we recorded it, and we moved it on to rider support. Should have been paid. I don't know if they thought that the one they paid was the one or not, but we'll find out. William Adkins, hoping to have my Babymaker 2 arrive soon. I ordered white and size 23. Updates on shipping dates. So I don't know where you are in the queue. Again, the first 26 bikes are moving. The remainder. So if you saw the picture, the box is a prototype box. It doesn't have the kind of trademark graphics that you would expect for the Babymaker. The production ones will. There's nothing wrong with these boxes. They just didn't get them printed. So we're waiting for the actual production boxes. Still building bikes, but we wanted to move these out and get some bikes shipping. So the update we had with our Detroit partner is that they are continuing to hire and train people and bringing some people on board. I think they said three of the people that they've hired are actually former auto mechanics. So this should be, pretty easy for them to actually do the assembly on these bikes. So they're still, they're ramping up, and I don't know where you fall in that, but the numbers are continuing to rise as they get people trained, as they move from the supervisor through the leads and then down to the individual assemblers, get them up to speed with their bike, or up to quality level first, and then speed they will build over time. And you go up the production ramp that way, and your number of bikes you get on a daily basis increases. Hi, Troy. Similar to Tuck, I'm losing hope. Contribution 13,880. Okay. And Joan Bonus, I guess you are in Europe. So Alyssa writes down all these. We'll find out where you are. I don't know if you have a VAT letter or not. If you don't, you should have gotten a swap. And like I said, we're going through the swaps. I'd hope to have those out, but we are going through and kind of deallocating people who have had a chance to pay their VAT and never got around to paying it. So we'll get you going. But I don't know if you paid your VAT, or if you have a VAT letter, or if you're a swap person. But either way, we'll look it up and find out where you're at. Let's see. William Hochstrasser. Hi, Rob. Oh, you missed him. Okay. Hey, I haven't heard anything about the extra battery and charger I ordered. Any updates on that? So the chargers are shipping. I'm not sure where you are in the world. If you are in if you're not in like Asia or something like that, where we shipped everything, but all of the chargers are shipping. And if you have to pay VAT, then that has to be paid. The batteries are the thing that we're trying to get moving. If you're in the US, the batteries will be shipping in the next couple of weeks. We're working on getting the batteries, the logistics of getting batteries down to Australia, New Zealand, and to the EU. So that's what's going on right now. Batteries, we're going to have to keep updating you on, but we will get there. Chargers, if you haven't gotten your charger, if you were required to pay VAT, pay your VAT. Again, I don't know where in the world you're at. If you are in the North America and you haven't gotten it, then you need to contact support and let us know, and we'll get one shipped out to you. Steve Sutherland, I want one free. Please tell everyone I always share. Okay. Yeah. If we could give her one free, we would. Practically, that's not really a practical thing for us to do. I'm not sure, but again, they're available. You can place orders for them, so they're shipping. JP, hi Troy. Babymaker not charging and stays green, and bike stays at 2 to 4 bars. Should I order a new charger? Please advise. I sent a support email last week. Otherwise, great. JP, put your ticket number on here. If you could post that, and we'll get that, and we'll do some follow up. We'll talk to the mechanics and ask them to find that ticket and get on with it. Okay. Jam bonus scheduled for UK. I was asked to select variant of my preferred build due to a lack of parts. No ETA on previous update, which was over a month ago. Struggling at timely response from your support. It's not support. It's basically we are trying to free up bikes. We're still trying to get people their original configuration. I'll take a look. So you did get a swap email, and we haven't responded to those because, again, we're trying to get people their original configuration. We did this, I think I talked about 2 weeks ago. We put out an email, kind of told everybody in UK and EU, this is your last chance. If you don't pay for your bike, we're going to free it up. So that's kind of what's going on. Our goal is still to get as many people as we possibly can to the bike they selected. So we have a spreadsheet built with first choice, second choice, third choice, and your original bike. So if we can possibly get you your original bike, we are going to do that. So once we get that settled, you'll get a VAT letter like everybody else, and the bike will be shipped to you. William Adkins, can't wait to post mine in Northern California. Yeah, we're looking forward to it. Hopefully people are doing unboxing. Now, hopefully I didn't set off a race for posting your Babymaker 2, because I really encourage you, please watch the assembly videos on these. Okay, they're pretty straightforward, but there's some little stuff, and we don't want you to miss anything. We want you to get maximum enjoyment out of your Babymaker. So please watch the assembly video. Jambonis team, appreciate you are spinning lots of plates with Babymaker 2, but it's a little painful to hear the focus is so heavy on Babymaker 2 whilst last contributors such as are left in the dust. Not the case. Two different things. What's going on in Europe and what's going on in North America are really, they're two different things, and one is not detracting from the other one. We've had some part shortages that we're working through. We've had some issues that, going on with EU stuff, but the bikes are being built. But it's the Babymaker 2 is not affecting the availability of Euro Babymakers. They're two completely different things. William Adkins says sound is good. Good. We were struggling. We came on a little bit late because we were battling with microphones. JP, hi Troy. What phone or email do we use for the charger, please? It should be the support at flx.bike. Tiago Santos, hello Troy. Please provide with feedback. Please. 1 month ago you asked to choose a different model. Already have made my nothing yet, no address confirmation, no VAT email, nothing. Yes. So Tiago, that's why maybe I'm over aggressive in my plans, but we want to try and get you your original configuration if we possibly can. Your name sounds familiar, and I think you've been on these before. We do have the spreadsheet. We got a lot of people, came back to us and said, these are the choices I want, and this is what I'm looking at. I want to take one last pass to get as many people as possible the actual bike they ordered. We don't, we know changing colors or changing handlebars is it's a compromise, and we're trying to keep you guys from having to make that compromise. So we're working on it. Again, that's why that last letter went out, because you'd be surprised at how many people have come back after 4 and 5 VAT letters and said, I never got any of the VAT letters you sent me, type of thing. And with the application we have, we can actually see that people have opened them and not paid them and things like that. So, but we're trying to give people every opportunity, because we've had people complain that, I never got my bike, and it's like, you never paid VAT. And we still have some people like that. So as soon as we can, we'll free up those bikes, and I'm going to reallocate those and try and get you your original configuration. That is the goal. Emerald Citizen. Hi, Troy. Have my touring kit. I've only put 35 miles on the bike, and there are a couple of wee niggles. It doesn't sound good. Brake clamp for the lever cracked. Interesting. Brake clamp for the lever cracked. I emailed Mark about it, so going to see what happens. Okay. So yeah, we actually, okay, I'll talk to Mark about it. I saw your picture, actually. I saw that you had posted with your touring package and everything. It's the brake clamp for the lever. Okay. Yeah, we'll follow up with Mark. I remember, yeah, you've been patient, and that kind of sucks. Hopefully you can still, I don't know if you can still ride it without that or not. Be careful though. Make sure your bike is in working condition before you get out there. Wouldn't want anybody to get hurt. Tony Fernandez Lopez Manis from Spain. I'm backer 12/8/31. I think, let's see. I received in the middle of March. Oh, same person. Okay. I received in the middle of March one of the add-ons, the battery charger. Could you tell me when I can expect to receive the other add? Yes, actually, your name is one of the ones that just came up, and we're getting that label ready to go. So we did bikes. I talked about that. That was covered some of the folks like Tuck. We're doing a label set now for chargers and for touring packages. And I know your name because unfortunately, when you work with Excel, all the Enyas and things like that always get screwed up and your name got kind of mangled. So I was in the process of fixing that so the label actually was accurate. So you are going to see your touring package very, very soon. That label is moving over. I don't know if I'll have time to send it yet tonight, but over tomorrow, and then Euro Fulfillment will be sending you your touring package. And since you're in Spain, it's not a very long trip, so you're going to have that very, very soon. Patrick Landry, I'm in the same boat as Tiago and losing hope. So no, Patrick, I know I looked at yours. In fact, I know Ryan. I had him reach out to you with an offer. So you weren't interested in that, but we're going to go back. I actually noted your name because I've seen you on multiple of these on the swap list. So I have your swap selections, and yeah, same thing as Tiago. I'm trying to get you guys your original configuration if at all possible. Okay. Did I already see this one? I think we already talked about this, JP, unless you have exactly the same one as somebody else. Let me take a look. Yes, the same one. Okay. John Train, I'm local. Whoops, did I jump over something? Yeah, we're good. John Train, I'm local. Can I pick up a rack and phone holder over the counter? Depends on which rack you need. So some of them are up in, actually, no, we moved all the racks down here. Call and just confirm. But yeah, the phone holder you definitely can. There's a couple of racks that we're actually short of, and they're, I think, the standard 19 black, if I'm not mistaken. Don't quote me on that. I'm not exactly sure, but there's a couple of racks we're short. But the like the Pro 23s, or I'm sorry, the 23s, either silver or black, we have. But give us a call and confirm that. But the phone holder we definitely have. The rack, with a few exceptions, we're short, but we've ordered some more. But for the most popular bikes, the 23, the 23 black and silver, and the 19 Pro, we actually have those racks. But give us a call, okay? Emerald Citizen, wish I'd had the option of just the carrier. I'm going to be swapping out pretty much everything except the rack. Could have saved a bunch. Okay, yeah. So the racks for the UK are on that truck that is in the that is in customs right now on its way to the UK. So the touring packages got there a while ago. The individual racks and all the other parts took longer to get there. So they're just getting there. But and it really wasn't, when we did the Indiegogo, which is what you were, that really wasn't made available just because it would just be logistically kind of a nightmare. We just did the entire touring package, but the stuff is going to be available. David Solul, do you sell drop bars for Babymaker too? Not yet. And I don't know if we will. We're having a discussion about that because stay tuned. We're having a discussion about whether we should make a drop bar kit for the Babymaker too. So maybe I'm kind of showing our hand here a little bit. We know there are some folks who really, really do like the drop bar, and we're talking about it. So stay tuned on that one. Currently, the answer is no. But contact support, we might be able to put something together for you out of some Babymaker One parts and such. I don't know that I don't want to commit our mechanic to that. I will. I'll talk to Mark and see how hard that would be to put that kit together, because I think that would still be a popular item with some folks. Desmond Kelly. Hey, Troy, still waiting here in UK. 650 days now, 12,768. Been tuning into these live events for many weeks, and I flag it up every time, nothing. Okay. normally we get back to you on these. I don't remember. I don't know. I'll have Alyssa write those down. Typically, we write these down, and I provide writer support a set of responses, and they get back to people on an individual basis. So we'll go through it. If we missed you, my apologies. But typically, we hit all of them, before the end of the week, and writer support gets back to folks on an individual basis. John Weedman, I just checked your FLX website, and the Babymaker 2 fenders and rack are out of stock. Interesting. Shouldn't be. The fenders and rack for the Babymaker 2 are the same as the fenders for the Babymaker 1. In fact, all of the accessories fit from one to the other. So, with the exception of course, the battery. I will talk to our web team, because that should not be the case. The fenders and rack are both available for those. Mike, okay. I had 3 bills from FedEx, all sent to you. 1 paid, 1 outstanding. Third one, I'm asking you what it is for, as I had 2 forks and paid 2 invoices. Copy of this one I sent to Mark, no response. Okay. I don't know why there would have been a third. That doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Okay, I will follow up. I'll talk to writer support. Taylor White, yay! I received a switch email and upgraded to the Babymaker 2 February 7th in black. So it sounds like I'll be getting a tracking number soon. Yeah, you should. Okay, so you are an upgrade. So the goal is to deliver the upgrades. Those are the folks who've been waiting the longest. Now, depending on the bike mix, of course. But yeah, they are going, and yeah, we're going to be shipping production numbers. They'll be continuously increasing as we go through the month of April. Willard Hofstra, I'm in the States, Texas, to be more specific. Okay, you were asking about, I think, if I remember right, you were asking about your touring kit and charger, if I remember right, or charger and battery. Yeah, contact support. If we missed you, our apologies. We'll get one out to you. Johnny Weedman, whoops, fenders are out of stock. Okay, I'll talk to our web team. Check back tomorrow if you would. But yeah, they are definitely in stock. I know for a fact they are. JP, okay, thanks. Okay. Johnny Weedman, not the rack. So you're saying that the rack is not out of stock? I'm not sure. We'll check that out. I know for a fact they're here because I saw them come in. And actually had them transferred down here from Gardena. So I know the quantities and all that. So yeah, they are definitely coming. Daniel Sowell, when are the boxes coming? So you're asking about the production boxes. So we are probably looking at that. I'm hoping that those are going to show up the end of next week, but we won't know exactly until they show up. They're supposed to be going to printing, and I don't have that. I don't have the exact update of when those are going. The production numbers, the bikes are being built. That's the good news. I monitor their inventory on a regular basis, actually daily, and I keep a running tab of what they're building. So they definitely have bikes to ship. It's getting the boxes in here so we can get those out to you. Tick number for Joe. Tick number for 1783. Thank you again. I will buy another charger if needed. Let me know the process. Ticket number. That seems like a low ticket number. Maybe it's right. I don't know. I think we can probably look you up by name, or but I don't get into the ticket support system, so I don't know. But that number seems a little bit low. When are the rest of the orders being shipped? So they're going to, I assume you're David, or Daniel, I assume you're talking about the bikes. They are going to be shipping, probably until early summer. So there's like 3 phases of these bikes that are being built, and we're in the first one. So the, bikes were shipped today. There'll be probably bikes shipped in a next couple of weeks. We'll start shipping the next phase. and then once the boxes are here, we'll start, continuously shipping, but they're going to probably be shipping until early summer. Tiago, 1380. Oh, my ID. My friends are mocking me every week when they go for a ride. I'm still waiting in Portugal. Okay. Got your order number. I'll take a look at where you are. Eric Guillotin. Okay, I remember your name. I am still waiting for my bike. It seems like I will receive only the touring package. No clear status from FLX support. Need your help to clarify. 12308. I remember your name, and I'm trying to remember. So you will only receive the touring package. No clear status. Okay. I remember your name came up, and I don't remember exactly what the circumstances were on that, Eric, but I do recognize your name. Alex Ack. Hello from San Diego. If we made a purchase, do you need to make an account on your website? I thought I did, but it says my email was not found. If we made a purchase, do you need to make an account on your website? I assume you bought a bike. Yeah, I think that's interesting. I mean, do you have more than one email address? Would be the first question I'd ask, because we have had issues with that where we've had people change emails on us, and it's been a challenge, especially when people order a bike and they order a touring package and they order them under separate email addresses, like on Indiegogo, and it's very, very hard to match up. I'm not sure I completely understand your question. You should have had to put an email in when you put in an order. So because they would, you'd get your order emailed to you, but the system actually requires an email to place an order. So I'm not sure I fully understand what the issue is there. Tiffany oh boy, Tiffany. Sorry, I don't want to insult you by mispronouncing your name. Are the Gladiator 2 bikes available? Yes, they are. And in fact, we put out an order for FedEx to ship 15 of them today or something like that. So yeah, we've got orders, we've got bikes in. The Gladiator 2s are available. So it's if you don't know about it, it's a huge improvement over the Gladiator 1. We went from a hub motor to a mid motor and a bigger battery. So the Gladiator 2 is a huge improvement over the Gladiator 1. So yes, it is available and is available for immediate shipping. Emerald Citizen, still riding good and safe. The clamp is still holding the brakes to them and they work, but it just kind of spoils the aesthetic. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I'll talk to Mark about that. I know, Seamus, we want you to enjoy your bike, and you've been very patient, and I'm still waiting to see Instagram pictures where you tag us and you're in you're in Ireland, right? So everything's nice and green there. So yeah, I'll talk to Mark about that. We'll find out what's going on, and we'll get you the piece you need. JP, it's me, ticket 1783. It is interesting. Okay. I'm wrong. I thought, again, I don't work in the ticket system, the support ticket system. So I don't know. I thought that seemed like a low number, but we will look that one up and find out what's going on. JP, thank you for following up. It makes it easier on us. John Train says, thanks. You're welcome. Let's see, where are we at? GC, when are the April Babymaker 2 shipping? The April Babymaker 2s are shipping in April. I'm not trying to be a wise guy here. I'm not sure I fully understand the question. So we're not to April yet, so we're not shipping Babymakers in April. But we did get some out in March. That was the goal. We said we would initiate, the week of April 4th. So we actually beat that goal. So now it's a matter of getting the actual correct production boxes that we need, and then we'll move bikes out. So it's kind of hard to answer the question because we have orders for 1,000 of these bikes, or multiple. We have a lot of orders, and they're not going to all go out in one day or the month of April. So I don't know where you're at in the queue. Kind of a tough question to answer. Aiden, hey Troy, sorry I missed beginning of call in Boston at work meeting. I have issue with tracking numbers for Swiss delivery of touring kit. No response, team busy. Okay, so what I don't know when you say you have an issue with the tracking numbers. So Switzerland being outside of the outside of the EU, we don't collect VAT. So that goes through, and the carrier should reach out to you for VAT collection. Now you're saying you have an issue with your tracking. If you can, if you want to post up your order number and I'll chase it down. I'll find out from our Euro fulfillment folks what's going on with your touring package. JP says, okay, thanks. Yeah, we'll run it down. Eve, any news for order 13039 EU was offered to make 3 different choices, got informed that they received it, and since again, radio silence. Yeah, so talked about this a little bit. We are deallocating some folks who haven't paid their VAT and have had multiple opportunities, trying to go through and give as many of you your chosen original configuration of your bike. So we haven't forgotten about you, and we do have all that information. We have a spreadsheet, original configuration, choice 1, choice 2, choice 3 if you guys went that deep. And we have that. We're just trying to get you your original configuration. We're trying to keep people as happy as possible. We want you to get your original bike if we possibly can. So that's the delay. Taylor White. Okay. Babymaker 1 order placed in October, received upgrade email, placed upgrade to Babymaker 2, order February 7th, order number 911638. Thanks for the info. Yeah, we have not laid out where you would fall right now. My goal is to project that out, but we're just starting production and not quite ready to commit to exactly, when people's bikes are going to ship, because I don't know where you are in the queue. JP says, okay, thanks. Alec Ack. Okay, let's see. My order was 913191. By the way, I'll follow up with support to why I don't have an account. Also, what's your thought on ABS on e-bikes? I don't have a thought on that. Well, yeah, I do. I have a thought on everything. I don't know. I mean, on a bike, it seems like you have enough feel that it shouldn't be necessary. At the end of the day, it's a bicycle. I mean, if you keep adding stuff to it, it becomes either a very heavy bicycle or it becomes a motorcycle. I mean, yeah, if you look at the Babymaker, that was kind of the ultimate in simplicity. There's nothing left to take away. It was boiled down to the essence of a bicycle that is an e-bike. Is it really necessary? I know people ask about, this is the first time I've seen someone ask about ABS. We see people ask about regenerative braking on bikes, on e-bikes. And I think for the weight penalty that you would pay, I think it would take a hit on performance. Anything you add on a bike you're adding weight, and it's because bikes don't weigh that much to start with. Even e-bikes, anything is a substantial weight addition to your bike. So I don't know. I didn't even know that ABS on e-bikes was a thing, quite honestly. I guess I need to get educated. You've given me some motivation to go do some homework. Emerald Citizen. All right, James. LOL, Scotland. Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay. I'm not sorry you're in Scotland. I'm sorry I said Ireland. Okay. But still pretty green anyway. Yeah, I'll bet. Okay. I am not yet on Instagram, but have pics up on the official Babymaker owners page on Facebook. Got some really nice pictures around the city, Aberdeen. Okay, fantastic. I don't spend a lot of time on Facebook, but I will let our media team know to go look, and they monitor it. I think I saw, maybe that's where I saw that picture, but we love seeing that stuff. Fantastic. And again, my apologies for saying Ireland, not Scotland. He said Emerald. I thought that was Ireland. Okay. Either way, both very, very green places, especially when you live in Southern California. And that is it. I've hit through all of your questions here. I'm going to get a little drink. So just a little hydration there. Maybe when I get home, I'll have enjoy one of the products of Emerald Citizens Home Country. They have a lot of good ones. Oh, I'm from Ireland. I just happen to live in Scotland. Okay. All right. Now you're messing with me. You're just, okay. All right. So I was right either way. Okay. Tiffany. Oh, sorry. You guys need to see this. That's pretty funny. So he's from Ireland. He just happens to live in Scotland. Okay. Tiffany, do you know how long the Gladiator 2 will be on sale? I don't. And to be honest, I'm the supply chain guy. I didn't even know it was on sale, but it's like anything else on sale. At some point, sales come to an end. So, you don't want to be left out. But I don't know because I didn't even know it was on sale. That's kind of the front end folks that handle that. And that's not my area. So I can't tell you, but the thing is, the sooner you buy it, the sooner you'll have it. And you're really gonna like it. The Gladiator, it's like it's you feel like I rode that thing home. Back and forth from home just as a test ride, and it's about 17 miles home, and it's uphill both ways. And it was so fun, but you just feel like the king of the road on that thing. It's just like a road grader. It's an awesome bike. It really is. It's smooth riding. The fat tire. It's a great bike. So I like it. I have a trail myself, so there's a limit on how many bikes I'm going to have. But it was a great bike. I really enjoyed it, and I made a video, but I don't think they ever finished producing it. So you'll like it. It really is, especially with the mid motor. So much better with the mid motor. The motor runs through your derailleur. When you have a hub motor, the power goes straight to the wheel, and you can't take advantage of your gearing as much. So that's really the huge improvement of the Gladiator 2 over the Gladiator 1. So like I said, the sooner you order it, the sooner you can get it, the sooner you can start enjoying it, the sooner you can post some social media of you on your Gladiator 2. Aiden, hotel Wi-Fi bad. I can't find NR at moment. We'll wait for response. Okay. All right, Aiden. Sorry about that. If you want, actually what you can do is later on, if you find it, you don't have to post all, we have the live comments kind of through the whole StreamYard thing going on here. But the fact of the matter is you can post it in the comments, the show comments later. You can go ahead and ask the question. We'll come through, we'll sweep up and pick up those comments. And if you want to post that number in there, we can pick that up and run that down for you. Emerald System, thank you for an epic Q&A. You make a good show. Well, thank you. You're very good. So I have two announcements. One of them is not my t-shirt, made by kimtees.com, my official sponsor for clothing. So one of the things I do need to announce is that we are going to be making a change to this show, the podcast. So one of the big changes, we're going to be moving it to monthly. And then there's going to be some format changes. So you're not going to see us for a little while, but we're going to come back. It'll be a little bit different format, a little different setup, a little different content. But those are the two changes. Less frequent show, but and a little bit different content. So, but that's something to look forward to. I think it's going to be an improvement. We're going through like Q&A stuff right now, but there's a lot of other stuff we really want to cover that we think would add value, including just, a lot of other things. So stay tuned on that, but we are going to be moving to a less frequent, like I said, once a month, we'll be doing this show. Okay, Doug Seeley, will purchases made on 2/22/2022 special deal be shipped in phase 2 or phase 3? that is a really hard thing for me to answer because I don't know what configuration you bought. So it's a little hard to say. Again, you get into mix issues of what bikes. So the difference, and again, so as you may know, the Orange and Sterling are going to be built later in the cycle. Right now, what is being built are black and white 23s and black 19s, if I remember correctly. I think I have that right. The white 19s will be built a little bit later. And then the Sterling and the Orange are going to be built in a later phase. So not knowing exactly which bike you're looking at is a little hard to say. If you're looking at the Orange and Sterling, I think those are, oh, you just popped up, Sterling. Okay. So I think the earliest for Sterling, and I'm working from memory here, I believe is phase 2. And I think those are being built in phase 2 and phase 3. They're not phase 1 bikes. So the way you can lay this out is, well, yeah, it's going to be a phase 2 bike. So you're looking at just a little bit longer of a wait on those. You said 20, and I see you made a note 23. I don't think that's really going to matter. It's kind of the painting of the lots of the bikes. So the Sterling, the 19s and 23s will come through together and be built. But those, I believe, are phase 2 and phase 3 bikes. They are not phase 1 bikes. And I'm working. I don't have all my notes with me. But I think that's correct. And Doug Seeley says, "Cool." Wow. So it's gonna be exciting. Again, we're really looking for. I've ridden the Babymaker 2 prototype a lot. In fact, we've ridden them a lot here. It's a fantastic bike. I mean, the Babymaker 1 is fantastic. Babymaker 2, a little more battery power. And again, I actually prefer the flat bars. Not that there's anything wrong with the bull bars or anything like that, but I think the flat bars are a huge improvement. Again, I saw the note about someone asking about drop bars. We're going to look at that. Again, I don't want to commit to it, but there's some things under consideration of, do we offer an option pack like that for people who would like it? Frank Centroni, all phases should ship by this summer, I'm guessing. Yes. Yep. All right. Well, folks, unless I think we've hit them all, and we're pretty much at time here. A couple minutes left. Again, for you folks that were looking for racks and things, I think it was racks and fenders, we're saying that we're showing out of stock on our website. We'll follow up on that like immediately when I leave the room here, and we'll find out. But those should be in stock. So check back. I would say, I don't know how quickly that refreshes. If you want to come back and check on the website tomorrow, we'll have that. And again, same thing for UK people, EU people, we can get you those also. And again, if you didn't get any of your stuff, let us know. Again, got to pay your VAT if you're in Europe and need to pay that. GSTs if you're Australia and New Zealand. If you're in North America, and you didn't get any of your stuff, let us know. We didn't try and miss anybody, but every once in a while, again, things fall through the crack, and we want to make sure everyone gets their stuff. Again, with the exception of batteries, they're still coming. We'll have an update for you, but that is the one that has been kind of taken a while. But North American batteries will start moving here in the next couple of weeks. Okay. One last question. Daniel Saul, can't wait to get mine. Thanks, Canada. Yeah, so Canada and US exactly the same queue. So you'll go through. There's no separate queue for Canada or anything like that. So they'll go out in order, and good timing. So when weather warms up, it'll be Babymaker riding time. Okay, guys, it's been a pleasure. I always like taking your questions. We want to make sure that we answer these. Alyssa has written all these down. We are going to record them, get you some answers. And then Ryan or somebody in rider support will be reaching out to you on an individual basis and getting you answers on this stuff. Okay. Again, if you did the swaps, we're trying our best to get you your original configuration. So, just bear with us. I know you'd be happier with your original configuration than having to pick something else. So we're doing our best to do that. It's taken just a little bit longer. Okay, so bear with us. All right. Well, two more comments. Formula D-Way, yes, please bring out the drop bar kit. Good feedback, actually very good feedback. It's interesting. We were talking about that today, and then someone comes on here and asks about that. So yeah, it's good feedback. I think we're going to look at that. And William, looking forward to getting my Babymaker 2 in Northern California. Yes, looking forward to getting it to you. Okay, guys, it's always a pleasure. We'll be back in 1 month, slightly revised show, and we'll run through all of these and get you guys answers. If you did a swap, be patient. We're gonna get you some answers on that stuff and start getting bikes reallocated out. If you're in Australia and New Zealand and our current customer, we are going to be offering existing customers opportunities to buy unclaimed materials in Australia and New Zealand, and then we're going to turn that loose to kind of the general public. But we want to give our loyal customers in Australia and New Zealand an opportunity to buy additional if they are interested. And we will have some limited availability in Australia and New Zealand of bikes. And that is it. Thank you. I appreciate you guys. You're always very kind and professional on this, and we're doing our best to get you the answers that you're looking for. So stay well and stay safe, and we will talk to you. And I don't know if it'll be exactly 1 month. We're going to do it monthly. I don't think we've set the date for that. So stay tuned, and we'll let you know when the new show is going to start. All right. Take care, everyone. Be well.